Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Sunday evening. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. We're getting back to E7 tonight. And by the way, I've got a new channel point redemption as of tonight. For 200 points, you can redeem a Would You Rather question. That's going to be rather interesting. Because I got a book recently that has about 2,000 of those questions. So it'll take us a while to get through all of them. And I'm curious to see what folks' answers will be to some of the questions this book has to offer. Okay, so we were in wait. We finished up here, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. Okay, let's try synthesizing stuff. Okay, a lot of this stuff I had before and then sold it. Hey, welcome in, Angelo. Thank you for redeeming your daily Chowok rest. I'm looking through to make sure I got everything synthesized that I wanted to. Looks like I did. Okay, now we are headed to the Iska village to find out what we're supposed to do next. Because we've got 3 of the dragon stones, but the other 2, we're not really sure where those are to be found. And we need to consult our guide as to where we're... Wait. What is that? It's a rather tall pillar with something similar to the seal of the moon engraved on it. It's said that the 5 dragons are the creators of Altago. Radamanj, the earth dragon, Angu Barl, the flame dragon, Anti, the wind dragon, Obalan, the sea dragon, and finally Z Kalios, the moon dragon. They're the ones who watch over the land of Altago. And you met them. You actually saw them and spoke with them and fought with them. Oh, how I envy you. Oh, there's 2 of them I didn't fight yet, kid, but I'm working on it. Our ancestors have left behind many legacies in the land of Altago. I assume you have seen the various shrines and stone mountains scattered across the land, no? These are all necessary structures that help protect the fragile balance of this world. Ah, yes, allow me to say one thing, if you would. You have already acquired the powers of the dragons and know the skills you must use to suppress the enemy. In order to use these skills, you must build up the powers of the dragons to the absolute limit. The powers of the dragons will increase more rapidly if you use your skills with the weapons containing them equipped. And I assume the higher the level of the skill you use, the more power it harnesses from its dragon. Remember that, and use it to your advantage. Extra skill gauge builds up each time you use regular skills. Also keep in mind that the more SP the skill uses, the faster the extra gauge will fill. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so Geis has a skill we want him to learn. Crucia does too. Okay, so everybody does except for Dogi and Mishira. All right, Geis, get in the party. Crucia, get in the party. Oops. Strike that. Dogi. He's got to stay. So that we can see everyone and everything that there is to find. They say the Wind of Destruction is coming to Altago. Apparently no one knows what it is exactly, but people believe it will bring us to our knees. I'm scared. Wait. Yeah, we'll check in here. I don't know that we'll get any quests or anything. It is said that our ancestors created a barrier in the wilderness long ago to keep Titanos and humans separated. I hear the number of Titanos have been increasing in the outside world. That's why I'm talking to everybody. I want to try to get as many quests unlocked as possible. Because there's a few I don't have unlocked yet. I hear you guys have been traveling all throughout Altago. It's been a long time since Iska removed itself from the world. I wonder how the other villages will react to us. Let's see. Did I talk to you yet? I hear that Altago City was founded where Iska used to be. A city where the descendants of the Adonians dwell, and yet they've forgotten all about us. It's been over 2 centuries, I know, but to forget what your people have done, it just feels wrong. Ah, you're back. Did you learn anything about the anomalies? It looks like you had a lot to check on. Is the situation outside really so dire? I'll admit, I was pretty nervous when I heard that Ciarius would be summoning people from outside the village. But it seems everyone here has gotten used to your presence pretty quickly. They may not say it out loud, but they're all rooting for you. Never mind. The little girl is staring at you, blushing. I can't tell if she's scared or just too shy to talk. I mean, her name would imply the former, but you never know. They say a strange illness began to spread right around the time we were being persecuted, 200 years ago. It starts with severe coughing, followed by a high fever, then full-body petrification and naturally death. Yes, that was when Iskan fever first appeared. The anomalies in Altago City are only getting worse. At this rate, Iskan fever will spread everywhere. With the appearance of the Dragon Warrior, the 5 dragons shall awaken. And then, what will happen to Altago? My name is Matthew Torres, dragon researcher, and I wish to answer such questions, but have run out of material. I know! I would like to ask you a favor, if I may. Please bring me materials found in the sanctums where the dragons dwell. If you show me such materials, I will share with you all that I know about the 5 great dragons of Altago. It is knowledge unknown to the outside world, but such knowledge exists to be used and shared. Aha! So talking to the people inside houses is key to some of these quests. And I've got 8 left. Oh. Yeah. No. 8 left that I haven't found yet. Which means I need to go back to some villages and actually talk to people in houses. Ah, you brought materials from the sanctums? Splendid. Let's have a look at them. You showed him an Earthstone. This is from the Earth Sanctum where Radamanj, the Earth Dragon, dwells. I'd like to tell you a bit about the Dragon Altars, if I may. Dragon Altars are stone monuments built by each of the tribes to show reverence to the dragons. It is believed that these altars are the gateways of the sanctums, where the dragons dwell. But this fact is only known to the elders of each tribe and a few select others, such as myself. Only the elder families are qualified to open the way to the sanctums, with incantations unique to each tribe. This is about all I know. There is still not enough information available to us on the dragons. I look forward to your next visit. Okay, Firestone. This is a fragment of a tire. No, that the real world people put on their cars. I had to. All right, let's see what he actually says. This is from the Flame Sanctum, where Angue Barl, the Flame Dragon, dwells. Let's see how much you know about the sanctum, shall we? Dragon sanctums refer to the places where the 5 dragons dwell. They are hidden locations filled with dragon energy, and only those deemed worthy by the dragons may enter. While we have never seen a sanctum, we are quite certain that they were created with unique spiritual energy. They say this spiritual energy gets stronger the deeper you go, bending all laws of nature as we know them. This is about all I know. There is still not enough information available to us on the dragons. Look forward to your next visit. You brought me... Okay, yeah, he already said that. A Windstone. This is from the Wind Sanctum where Mu Anti, the Wind Dragon, dwells. Let me tell you about the Dragon Stones this time. Dragon Stones are gems that are believed to hold the power of the 5 dragons. However, we've lost most of our records on the subject, so much of this is mere educated conjecture, I'm afraid. Only those recognized and acknowledged by the dragons themselves may wield these Dragon Stones. And the stones will unleash their infinite power in accordance with the will of their bearer. When all of the Dragon Stones are acquired, the wielder supposedly gains an unmatched power. I wonder if he's talking about the ones we eventually get from the dragon or the ones we mine. That's what I can't figure out. I'll wait until I've finished each of the sanctums just in case. This is about all I know. All right. They say a strange illness began to spread. Okay, yeah, he already told us this. I thought we talked to him already. I just couldn't remember 100%. Wait, what did he say? Long ago, the people of Altago City were stricken with disease and thought it a curse. They called it Iskin fever. I noticed he said something different. That's why I wanted to talk to him again. As a result, we were persecuted even more for what we'd done to them. It's cruelty on a truly grand scale. Okay, I noticed whatever it was he said earlier, I've lost access to it pretty much. It's unfortunate. The 2 moons we revere signify light and dark, life and death, the duality present in all things big and small. It is precisely because these 2 opposing forces exist that we have balance within our world. Everything that exists in this world is necessary. There is not one thing that does not serve a purpose. Okay, now I think we've spoken with everybody. Yeah, we have. Except maybe some of the people in here. Greetings. Your timing is impeccable. Elder Ciarius has just now finished studying the ancient records. This would be a most excellent time to speak with him. Ah, there you are. Oh, Adol. I assume you were able to meet with the dragons? I just finished investigating the ancient records as well. Would you mind giving me a comprehensive account of what happened in the sanctums? I see. The wind of destruction and the end of Altago. As I thought, a great calamity approaches us. Yeah, the dragons warned us about it, but none of them would tell us anything concrete on what to do. We did receive stones from them, however, and based on what they told us, we are to collect them all. I see. So you return here to check in before heading to the Sea Sanctum then? Perhaps Geist has already informed you, but the Moon Sanctum's location is unknown. All knowledge of it perished with the Iskan Elder line 200 years ago. Oh, crap, that's not good at all. I heard rumors of this, but I did not know it was true. The Elder of Iska was responsible for a task that only he could carry out. As the Elder of the tribe that reveres the Dragon of Harmony, he was the mediator amongst all the tribes. Perhaps the Adonians were not pleased with this privileged status of Iska and decided to put an end to them. Could my people have really done that? I had no idea. Man, that's horrible. This is why I am merely the acting elder. If the Elder line had survived, we may have been able to figure out a way to the Moon Sanctum. Unfortunately, even the remaining records contain no information on it. The very first altar you found in the ancient shrine was a temporary one, built to house the energy of the moon. I believe it to be linked with the real altar, hidden nearby. Simply put, you're saying there isn't anything we know for sure about the altar to the Moon Dragon, correct? So I guess our next move is the Sea Sanctum. Yes. It should be accessible from the altar on Ruins Island. However, the problem remains that it's off limits to all citizens by order of the Dragon Knights. Furthermore, you will require assistance from the Adonian Elder to enter the Sea Sanctum. Oh, right. And yeah, neither of those problems have any clear solution. It's awful! Awful! Guys, something horrible has happened! What's the matter? You see, Altago City was engulfed by an ominous fog of tremendous energy just now. What? What did you say? What do you mean? Explain. We only saw it from far away. But we're certain it's not good. And from the looks of it, there are monsters heading toward it too. You mean... It sounds as though something unsettling is happening in Altago City. Adol, we need to go see what's happening. We might get arrested, but this is too big to ignore. All right, first things first. I want to stop by. I just want to see if I've got all the other items for the elixirs aside from the holy water. I know I don't have the holy water. Natalie seeds and Chiggle seeds. I've got enough for one, but not both. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we've got enough for them. All we need to find is the holy water. We need 20 of that. All right, Guy or Crucia. X. She needs to use that 10 times. I do want to go ahead and get everyone's skills learned before we go to Altago City. Dang. Yeah, you go ahead and mine that. All right, let's mine the rest. Three more. Hold it. Don't kill that thing, whatever it is. Don't! Let Crucia do it. Or at least let her use the skill. Thank you for at least doing that. Don't. Okay, so now we can use that 2 more times before we're out of energy. We had some energy out of that. Don't. Okay, one more time. Hold it. Get back here. And that one's learned. Okay, somehow I didn't think that was going to work, but I had to check. All right, Crucia. Let Geis in. Okay, he needs to use that 15 times. Oops. Okay, he didn't. Wait. Yeah, 15 times. I was hoping he... Don't. Yeah, I could see the fog there. Okay. 7 more. Don't. Wait, don't. They don't listen very well. All right. All right, let's get Sigrun in there. What about you, Sigrun? Okay, square. She needs to use that 15 times. Oops. Hey, welcome in, Larry. Good to see you. My gosh. That fog is looking like super ominous. You know, when I first went over there, I wasn't sure what was going on. I thought maybe we were in like nighttime, but then once I saw it cleared up, the further away we got, it dawned on me that it was that fog we were seeing. I completely forgot that shooting weapons have no effect on the armored enemies. Don't. Nice. All right, Sigrun. Let Elk in. Okay, so he needs to use that 10 times. That's with the X button. Okay, we can use it 3 times before the SP runs out. Not that I think we need that for anything, but might as well grab it, you know? Of course. Why should they wait for Elk? I mean, really. All right, that's halfway learned. Got to use it 4 more times. I think we're down to 3 more times that it has to be used. All right, good. We're ready. Well, we're almost ready. I would like to get our SP back up, because we have no idea what we're going to face when we get there. And then I want to get completely healed, which we're not going to have any trouble doing that. That's right. There was a conversation that was being held. Like there were 2 unknown characters that we saw talking. All right, folks. Oh, wait a minute. Miss Shara, get back in here. Now let's save. Now we're ready. Or as ready as we're going to be at this level. If I can't hack it here, it's because I need to level up. But I think we can get it. Good gosh! What did they use to attack this city? Ain't no humans could do that. What in the heavens? A black fog? This doesn't feel right. This is a more spiritual miasma than a mere fog. We are protected by the power of the dragons, but anyone else exposed to this will undoubtedly experience adverse effects. That's not good. Okay, that's all I can take. The princess may be in danger. I need to go. We shall meet again. Hey! There she goes. She sure isn't patient. But it is true that anyone in the city may be in danger. There seem to be monsters here, too. Maybe we should take a look around. These people probably need some help. I would most definitely agree. If anyone is outside and was unable to escape, he or she will be in danger for certain. At all. What about Tia and Maya? We should split up. Come. You three split up and survey the city. Look for any explanation you can find for this mess. Report back to me if you discover anything pertinent or abnormal. Got it. Understood. Your wish is my command. You're looking for someone from Old Town, correct? Then you search there. We'll take care of the rest. All right, good luck. Adol, Dogi, please be careful. See you guys later. Well, I guess Adol and Dogi's all we got. Good thing they're two of our main people. Tia and Maya could be in danger. We should hurry to Old Town. Well, there's two people there. Hey, it's you guys, and you're okay. Monsters attacked the city without a moment's warning, and people began to flock to the tavern for safety. Didn't hear any monsters for a while, so I figured I'd come outside and survey the damage. and I find myself surrounded by a fog as thick as pea soup. What happened? I took refuge at the tavern for a while. Then I got curious as to what was happening outside, and man, I only just now finished cleaning this rubble. But damn, the air is really heavy. Adol, over there! What are they doing to Maya? Adol, we've got to save her. Well, that was easy enough. Hey, Maya, are you okay? Damn, we need to get her indoors, pronto. Oh, there you are. Ah, there you are. You. I thought you would run away. We'll talk later. Right now, we need to get Maya indoors. Right. Take her to the sanctuary. It's more airtight than the other buildings. What's wrong, Maya? Is there something you want to tell us? She must be looking for Tia. That was probably why she ran out of here before. What? Wait, where's Tia? Not in Old Town, that much I can say. I suspect she's out in the city somewhere. That's not good. Adol proposed that he and Dogi search for Tia. Yeah. Maya, it'll be all right. We'll bring Tia back. She fell asleep. She must have been really worried about Tia. I suspected the accusations against you two were misplaced from the very start. You aren't criminals, I'm sure of it. I leave the search for Tia in your capable hands. All right. Adol, let's go. I wonder if there's any quests we need to be in here for. Okay, Michael Wooten. We need to find Michael Wooten. Monsters are supposed to naturally avoid places that human hands have created. But they came right in without a moment's hesitation. This behavior is most alarming. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's Matthew Torres. Okay. Okay, so we have to come in from the back. But right now, there's nothing that we can do by going in there. I guess that is where Tia is. Adol, that's... Damn it. How many is this now? Come on, I'll cover you. I'd say don't waste your time, but we have no time. Let's get this over with. Monster Shell and Monster Bone. They weren't Titanos, but they were pretty strong. Where did they come from? I'm guessing the sea. Look, over there. Ships. Oh crap, the ships! Is this from those same monsters? It's likely. The warships in the naval port were also quite damaged. The situation right now is quite grim. Damn it! We need to find Tia! Adol, we gotta hurry! You're looking for that girl? Well, I led everyone from the harbor to safety, so there shouldn't be anyone left to rescue over here. Which means I can join you in your search. Let's go. All right, let's heal. Thank goodness we have that green orb. That orb is coming so handy. I wonder if we'd even be able to leave the town without, in order to heal. Part of me thinks the game might not let us do that if I had to. Thank goodness it's not necessary. Okay, nothing up there. Edict. Wanted, Adol Kristen, for the gravest crime of murdering our beloved king. Beware of his inhuman character, possibly a Ramun assassin. Distinguishing features, red hair, swordsman. Report to a nearby dragon knight if seen. Okay, we can't go that way. The door is locked from the inside. Oh! Monsters! You're humans. You're the ones that tried to hit me that one time. How dare you break your way into the shop at a time like this? Get out! I don't ever want to see your face again. Looks like we're not welcome here. Don't scare me like that. I feel like I lost 10 years of my life. Anyway, I better lock up so monsters can't get in. How dare you break your way into the shop at a time like this? What are you trying to do? Get out! If those monsters come into this establishment, it'll be your fault. We'll fight them off. Welcome to the #1 business in all Otago, Zanzibar Firm. Jeez. We've already got that. I think. I kind of want that. Let's get it. Again. Get out now! Whose property do you think this is? I better buy some time somehow and move all my stock. I mean, I bought something from him. Let us pray. I am sure the sea god will protect us when we do. What is all this commotion? What are the Dragon Knights doing? That lady with her eyes closed touched me, and it became easier to breathe all of a sudden. I'm fine. I'm not scared at all. A man in black slipped right past the monsters and headed to the palace. But that face under the hood, I feel like I've seen it before. I feel like I've seen that man in black before. The residents of the city came running to the temple for shelter soon after the anomaly hit the city. I just pray that there were no big damages. I thought it was my time when I saw the monster chasing after me, but she saved me. I was able to take shelter at this temple. Sea God, thank you for your provision. Most of the residents here have been evacuated. However, this miasma, many are losing their consciousness when exposed to it. It is no thicker than a normal fog, but perhaps this is the wind of destruction? Nevertheless, it seems we must prioritize treating the wounded. Let's see, can we go in here? Yes, we can. Ugh. Please don't move. Your wounds need to be treated. It may hurt a bit, but hang in there. Okay, we know where Crucia is. Oh, hello. I know basic first aid, so you can leave this to me. Please find any others that need help. And I'm sure Miss Shara would stick behind too, if we tried talking to her again. Now, where's Elk? Hey, me and Crucia found a guy passed out on the street on our patrol, so we brought him in to treat him. My grandma taught me first aid, so you can leave this to me. If you're looking for Crucia, she said she was going to take another look outside for a bit. Man, what is up with the city? Most of the residents here have been evacuated. However, this miasma, many are losing their consciousness when exposed to it. It is no thicker than a normal fog, but perhaps this is the wind of destruction? Nevertheless, it seems we must prioritize treating the wounded. It seems this miasma has the power to drive monsters mad. Perhaps the monsters outside the city came here because of the miasma. Okay, now it's definite she's not coming with us. We gotta go to the palace. We know that's where Sigrun went. Guys! Jue, what's the matter? It's horrible! The Dragon Knights up ahead! They've been slaughtered! Butchered like animals! What? What do you mean? A really scary-looking guy is going on a total killing spree! The palace is full of dead bodies! It's completely drenched in blood! Who in the world? We can't just stay here. Adol, let's go! Yeah, that's gruesome sounding. Oh my gosh, look at that. The princess is in there too. This is terrible. Who would do this? Obviously someone extremely skilled. We should hurry. Dragon Knight is already dead. There is a single deep gash. It seems he was killed with one strike. That's honestly impressive that they're able to do that with one hit. Definitely someone skilled. Minister. Dad. I'll kill him. If it's the last thing I do. Holy. You. I should have known. You were in on this with him. What are you talking about? What happened here? Who did this? You made it. You're alive. Sigrun! Sigrun, you all right? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. You must go to Princess Aisha's aid. The man responsible for what you see before you is Commander Cius.
Whoa! What? What?
Now that I wasn't expecting. But it would explain a lot. I mean, he would know how the Dragon Knights fight, and he would have that level of skill. Halt! I will not allow you to go any farther. That won't do. My goal was to kill the Prime Minister. But if I also get rid of the princess, then my work here will be done. Murderous scoundrel! Cius, why are you doing this? You are the Altagenian Falcon. You fought bravely against the Ramuns, sworn enemies of Altago. My enrollment in the Dragon Knights was merely happenstance. The defeat of Ramuns was merely me putting out the sparks of an imminent fire before it could fully burn. My loyalty never once lied with the kingdom of Altago. Why would I willingly serve the king, the chief of the tribe that persecuted Iska and destroyed the land's balance? So that's why he's doing this. He's an Iskan. Like a full-on Iskan. Why do you... There must be some sort of force controlling him. A puppet master, pulling the strings. Cius, I will ask you just once. Was it you that assassinated his majesty? It was you that assassinated his majesty, was it not? What? Haha. Adol the Red's presence was almost too good to be true. It couldn't have worked out better for me. He took on all the suspicion that otherwise would have been on me. No!
What you have done is unforgivable.
Well, now we know who the real murderer is. Tryson? Impressive, General. You're the first man ever to exchange more than one blow with me. But you chose the wrong opponent.
Your power... It's the same power that Adol acquired. No, it's even more.
So you noticed. I can't have this getting around, though. You and the princess are not long for this world, dear General. No!
Cius, stop right there!
Well, well. What is the killer of our beloved king doing here? Have you come to repent?
Shut the hell up! You're the one who killed him!
And it seems you have information that we don't. Why don't you tell us, Falcon? Or shall I call you traitor? Ha! You talk big, but you're just an errand boy for the Iskan Elder. And he's not even the real Elder. You son of a... I know everything, Adol Christin. I even know that you were chosen as the Dragon Warrior, and that you have obtained 3 Dragon Stones.
How the hell do you know that?
I don't have to answer you. But maybe I will, if you can endure the fierce swordsmanship of the Altagenian Falcon.
Damn!
Get ready. This is gonna be a rough fight. gonna have to stop that. I said you're gonna have to stop that. Hey, welcome in, Catman. Come on, what? What? How? I mean, I know this dude's a powerhouse, but still. How? 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 No, 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 no. I ain't buying that. Well, you're seeing a little bit of it. I'm very frustrated with this fight. And I don't know how far back that just set me. Like as far as progress goes. I thought I might be okay fighting this dude. Now I'm starting to wonder. Okay, that could be worse. I think we're going to go back to that last sanctum we were in. You know, just enough to level everybody up. So, I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous. Now, wait. Okay, good. Thank you for redeeming your daily Cho'Wa crest, Catman. This will also give me a little more time to get money together. I mean, he is too friggin' strong. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I'm expecting too much to get that Ares seal or not. Part of me thinks I should do... thinks I should do that. But that's 1,000,000 gold. $1,050,000. Wait. I did it again. It's been a while since I made that mistake. I could have sworn the bot was running. I'll make sure to refund your points once the stream's over. Oops. Yeah, I might just do that. I think I'll save up enough that I can get that Ares seal. It's gonna take forever. But by the time I have enough, I will unquestionably have, you know, be of high enough level to take on, Sias. I think his name's actually pronounced Sias, but 100% certain on that. By the way, I do have a new redemption as of tonight. It's a would you rather redemption. Basically, you can just when you redeem that, you'll be asked a would you rather do this or do this sort of question. It's you know, it's one of those things that's going to be interesting hearing how people respond to those. And that one we won't need a bot for. All right, cool. Okay, there's one back this way. And we cannot get there directly. Okay. I don't know if we're going to need those wind stones for anything, but if we do, Nice to know we've got them at our disposal. Oh, wait. That all did level up. But the other two haven't.
We must fight. Let me.
All right, cool.
We must fight. Let me.
Oh, she needs to heal too. Let's let her heal. All right, have a great night, Catman, and thank you so much for being here. Have a good day at work tomorrow, and have a good rest. Oh, it's fresh on my mind. Let me take care of that. Okay. Points have been refunded.
We must fight.
That's right. I forgot. We still got one more Whirlwind Genie, or that's the closest thing I can equate this thing to.
Let me.
Okay, good. I'm glad we're able to grab all this. Come on. There we go. Okay, good. Got a good number of them to fight here. We are now a little over a seventh of the way towards what we need. And Togi leveled up. Okay, Mashera must have already leveled up and I missed it. I had to think for a second how much gold we had coming in here, but it was it's roughly about 80,000, I think, give or take. That's what we had. Oh, hello. Oops. Go, Mashera. There.
Let me at it.
We must fight.
All right, cool. Nice. All right, cool. Okay.
We must fight.
Ooh. All right, cool. Whoa. To think, I said I was gonna go ahead and try to get the entire 1,500,000, but I'm already wearing down. All right, cool. Here in a moment, I'm probably gonna try selling a bunch of equipment that I don't need, and just see how much of that will go towards getting the Ares seal in that urn. See, we'll go north. Once we take out the enemies up here, I think we'll go on to one of the towns and start selling stuff. Jeez. Yeah. All right. The armor is probably good to sell, like, regardless. Okay, so we want to keep the feather vollet and the stone sword. Let's see. Wow. I didn't realize I had so much armor that was expendable and could help me along so much in getting those items that I wanted. See. We got 2 of those. I don't know. I'm going to keep that. I'm only going to get rid of stuff that for sure will not boost any stats. That'll only take away from them. All right. Look at that. We've got over 1,000,000 gold. We've got a little bit to go. But very little in comparison to how much we needed earlier. I mean, we made about 800,000 gold there just selling stuff. I'm sure Brandy Svensson was like, just how much stuff do they have? Where do they keep getting it? All right, cool. Barely 20,000 more gold left. But we'll probably have to come back to somewhere like this again later. Like when we need better weapons and armor. Yeah. No, I said barely over 20,000. That was a lie. Just under 30 is what I should have said. Now that just over 20 is becoming a bit more true, but we still need a bit more, I feel, before I can say that. So we don't get any gold initially for killing the monsters. It's only once we beat gold out of them.
Let me.
And Elka's leveled up. All right, cool. up we go. It just now occurred to me that we didn't fight everything up here. Come here. And let's go to Altago now. It might not be much easier because I only gained one level. You know what? Sorry, but I'm going to go back. We're going to gain one more level apiece. This time it's not about money, it's about experience. Once Adol and Dogi both level up, we'll go to Altago City. Two levels is more likely to make a little bit of a difference. Maybe not much, but it's sure to make a little bit. Wait, I've got to look at,
Let me.
Okay, I want to check on... Okay. So it's going to take a while before Dogi levels up. I wanted to see how much further he had to go. But we need to make sure Dogi levels. And there's Adol's level. I can't remember exactly how many hit points he had before he just leveled up this second time. All right, Dogi, how much experience do you have, or do you need? 22,833. Now let's see how much he gets from the average enemy. Okay. So it won't quite be as long as I thought. We have now gained 1,000,000 gold since we started just hunting for gold. We started off with roughly 80,000. Look out. Ha! You missed! Okay. Yeah, I could see a little bit of a difference in Dogi's experience meter. still, we've got a long way to go. All right, cool. Okay. 13,890. Okay, he's almost halfway along from how he was when I first checked on his experience stat. We've now raised more than what we like. We needed 1,050,000 to get both those items. Now we've gained more than that. You know, like our total gold is yeah, it's it was 80,000 when we started, and we've gained more than the 97,000 that we needed. So that's cool. We're gonna come out a bit ahead from where we would have if we just gathered the necessary amount. Well, actually, I don't know about that. That math is a little bit off now that I look at it. We're going to come out just a little bit behind, but not by much, just a little bit. Oh, boy. All right. 8,216. Shouldn't be long now. Looks like roughly 12 more enemies taken down and Dogi should level up. And Miss Shara just leveled up. I wonder what level Geis is at currently. Because he's the other character that we're going to have in our party going up against Sias, or Sias, I think his name actually is pronounced. Okay, Krishia just leveled up. It just dawned on me, there was a skill I wanted to use on Sias, but it's one of Mishara's skills, and we're not going to have her in that fight. Kind of a bummer. Then again, that skill does, like, completely wipe out your SP, so maybe it's for the best that I won't have that skill to, at my disposal. I was hoping Geist would level up to 47, but I guess with him not being in the active party, I shouldn't expect that. Well, I'm sure he leveled up at least once. Come on, Dogi. We're just waiting on you, dude.
We must fight.
There it is. Whoop, there it is. All right. Off to Altago City we go. This time, I'm saving. You wouldn't think just a human could do that kind of damage to that. Yeah, that right there. That looks like some large dragon or something would have done it. What in the heavens?
A black fog?
This doesn't feel right. This is a more spiritual miasma this is more a spiritual miasma than a mere fog. We are protected by the power of the dragons, but anyone else exposed to this will undoubtedly experience adverse effects. That's not good. Okay, that's all I can take. The princess may be in danger. I need to go. We shall meet again.
Hey! There she goes. She sure is impatient.
But it is true that anyone in the city may be in danger. There seem to be monsters here too. Maybe we should take a look around. These people probably need some help. I would most definitely agree. If anyone is outside and was unable to escape, he or she will be in danger for certain.
Adol, what about Tia and Maya?
We should split up. Come. You three split up and survey the city. Look for any explanation you can find for this mess. Report back to me if you discover anything pertinent or abnormal. Got it. Understood. Your wish is my command. You're looking for someone from Old Town, correct? Then you search there. We'll take care of the rest.
All right, good luck.
Adol, Dogi, please be careful. See you guys later.
Tia and Maya could be in danger. We should hurry to Old Town.
I was about ready to say. Don't tell me the game's gonna muck up. I took refuge at the tavern for a while. Then I got curious as to what was happening outside. Man, I only just now finished cleaning this rubble. But damn,
The air is really heavy.
hey, it's you guys, and you're okay. Monsters attacked the city without a moment's warning. People began to flock to the tavern for safety. Didn't hear any monsters for a while, so I figured I'd come outside and survey the damage. And I find myself surrounded by a fog as thick as pea soup. What happened?
Adol, over there. What are they doing to Maya? Adol, we've got to save her.
We know this fight's easy. Too bad I couldn't just pull all that gold over.
Hey, Maya, are you okay? Damn, we need to get her indoors pronto.
Ah, there you are. You! I thought you would run away.
We'll talk later. Right now, we need to get Maya indoors.
Right. Take her to the sanctuary. It's more airtight than the other buildings.
What's wrong, Maya? Is there something you want to tell us?
She must be looking for Tia. That was probably why she ran out of here before.
What? Wait, where's Tia?
Not in Old Town, that much I can say. I suspect she's out in the city somewhere.
That's not good.
Adol proposed that he and Dogi search for Tia.
Yeah. Maya, it'll be all right. We'll bring Tia back. She fell asleep. She must have been really worried about Tia.
I suspected the accusations against you were misplaced from the very start. You aren't criminals, I'm sure of it. I leave the search for Tia in your capable hands.
All right. Adol, let's go.
All right, first things first, we need to group up, back up with Geis. Get him back in the party. We know nobody else is going to regroup with us yet.
Adol, that's...
Damn it. How many is this now?
Come on, I'll cover you.
I'd say don't waste your time, but we have no time. Let's get this over with. Okay.
They weren't Titanos, but they were pretty strong. Where did they come from?
I'm guessing the sea. Look, over there.
Oh crap, the ships! If this is this from those same monsters?
It's likely. The warships in the naval port were also quite damaged. The situation right now is quite grim.
Damn it! We need to find Tia. Adol, we gotta hurry.
You're looking for that girl? Well, I led everyone from the harbor to safety, so there shouldn't be anyone left to rescue over here. Which means I can join you in your search. Let's go. All right, here's hoping that talisman will make some sort of a difference. The door is locked from the inside, and yet they're somehow able to open it. Make that make sense. Maybe it's Dogi who did it? Monsters! You're humans! You're the ones that tried to hit me that one time. How dare you break your way into the shop at a time like this? Get out! I don't ever want to see your face again.
Well, looks like we're not welcome here.
You can hold your horses. You got stuff I want, and I'm not leaving till I buy it. I thought I had one of those. Oh, wow. Come again. Don't scare me like that. I feel like I lost 10 years of my life. Anyway, I better lock up so monsters can't get in. How dare you break your way into the shop at a time like this? What are you trying to do? Get out! Get out now! Whose property do you think this is? I better buy some time somehow and move all my stock. All right, let's get this equipped. I hope that makes some kind of a difference.
Most of the residents here have been evacuated. However, this miasma, many are losing their consciousness when exposed to it. It is no thicker than a normal fog, but perhaps this is the wind of destruction? Nevertheless, it seems we must prioritize treating the wounded.
Call it a bit of, OCD, but I wanna regroup with everyone again.
Please don't move. Your wounds need to be treated. It may hurt a bit, but hang in there.
Okay, now, Elk. Was he here? It almost feels like that should be the tavern. Nope. Hey! Me and Krishia found a guy passed out on the street on our patrol, so we brought him in to treat him. My grandma taught me first aid, so you can leave this to me. Are they gonna shut the door? Okay, good, they did.
Jue, what's the matter?
It's horrible! The Dragon Knights up ahead! They've been slaughtered, butchered like animals!
What? What do you mean?
A really scary-looking guy is going on a total killing spree. The palace is full of dead bodies. It's completely drenched in blood.
Who in the world? We can't just stay here. Adol, let's go.
I sure hope I'm a high enough level for this fight. It just occurred to me, I need to heal up too.
This is terrible. Who would do this?
Obviously someone extremely skilled. We should hurry. Almost forgot to heal. Cannot forget to heal. All right, now.
Dad! I'll kill him if it's the last thing I do. Holy... You! I should have known. You were in on this with him. What are you talking about? What happened here? Who did this?
You made it! You're alive! You're alive!
Sigrun, you alright?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. You must go to Princess Aisha's aid. The man responsible for what you see before you is Commander Sias.
What? What?
Here he comes.
Halt! I will not allow you to go any farther.
That won't do. My goal was to kill the Prime Minister. But if I also get rid of the princess, then my work here will be done.
Murderous scoundrel!
Sias, why are you doing this? You're the Altagidian Falcon. You fought bravely against the Ramuns, sworn enemies of Altago.
My enrollment in the Dragon Knights was merely happenstance. The defeat of Ramuns was merely me putting out the sparks of an imminent fire before it could fully burn. My loyalty never once lied with the kingdom of Altago. Why would I willingly serve the king, the chief of the tribe that persecuted Iska and destroyed the land's balance?
Why do you...
There must be some sort of force controlling him. A puppet master pulling the strings. Sias, I will ask you just once. It was you that assassinated His Majesty, was it not?
What?
Adol the Red's presence was almost too good to be true. It couldn't have worked out better for me. He took on all the suspicion that otherwise would have been on me.
No!
What you have done is unforgivable.
Seems Sias is in the inner room. You must confront him for the truth.
Tryson?
Impressive, General. You're the first man ever to exchange more than one blow with me. But you chose the wrong opponent.
Your power. It's the same power that Adol acquired. No, it's even more.
So you noticed. I can't have this getting around, though. You and the princess are not long for this world, dear General.
No!
Sias, stop right there!
Well, well. What is the killer of our beloved king doing here? Have you come to repent?
Shut the hell up! You're the one who killed him.
It seems you have information that we don't. Why don't you tell us, Falcon? Or shall I call you traitor? Ha! You talk big, but you're just an errand boy for the Eskin Elder. And he's not even the real Elder. You son of a... I know everything. Adol Kristen. I even know that you were chosen as the Dragon Warrior, and that you have obtained 3 Dragon Stones.
How in the hell do you know that?
I don't have to answer you. But maybe I will, if you can endure the fierce swordsmanship of the Altaginian Falcon.
Damn!
Get ready. Jeez. Come on. You know what I want you to do? Which was that? Jeez, he did it twice that time. Uh-oh. Time to switch characters. Jeez. How? Oh, we're supposed to lose. Okay, I get it. I'm not even going to use healing items this time. All this time, I thought we could actually win that fight, but apparently, once you get him down to a certain point, you can't damage him any further. I was just going to go ahead and game over there. We'll just do the best we can and, you know, without using healing items, and I'll see how far down I'm able to wound him. Dad, I'll kill him if it's the last thing I do. Holy! You! I should have known. You were in on this with him. What are you talking about? What happened here? Who did this?
You made it. You're alive.
Sigrun, you all right?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. You must go to Princess Aisha's aid. The man responsible for what you see before you is Commander Sias.
What? What?
So I wonder how they're able to survive that. Like after he wins and you can't get out of losing. I'm wondering exactly what ends up happening. I guess we'll find out.
Halt! I will not allow you to go any farther.
That won't do. My goal is to kill the Prime Minister. But if I also get rid of the princess, then my work here will be done.
Murderous scoundrel.
Sias, why are you doing this? You're the Altagenian Falcon. You fought bravely against the Ramuns, sworn enemies of Altago.
My enrollment in the Dragon Knights was merely happenstance. The defeat of Ramuns was merely me putting out the sparks of an imminent fire before it could fully burn. My loyalty never once lied with the Kingdom of Altago. Why would I willingly serve the king, the chief of the tribe that persecuted Iska and destroyed the land's balance?
Why do you...
There must be some sort of force controlling him. A puppet master pulling the strings. Sias, I will ask you just once. It was you that assassinated His Majesty, was it not?
What?
Adol the Red's presence was almost too good to be true. It couldn't have worked out better for me. He took on all the suspicion that otherwise would have been on me.
No!
What you have done is unforgivable.
Tryson?
Impressive, General. You're the first man ever to exchange more than one blow with me. But you chose the wrong opponent.
Your power. It's the same power that Adol acquired. No, it's even more.
So you noticed. I can't have this getting around, though. You and the princess are not long for this world, dear General.
No!
Sias, Stop right there!
Well, well. What is the killer of our beloved king doing here? Have you come to repent?
Shut the hell up! You're the one who killed him!
It seems you have information that we don't. Why don't you tell us, Falcon? Or shall I call you traitor? Ha! You talk big, but you're just an errand boy for the Escanelder. And he's not even the real elder. You son of a... I know everything. Adol Kristen. I even know that you were chosen as the Dragon Warrior and that you have obtained 3 Dragon Stones.
How the hell do you know that?
I don't have to answer you. But maybe I will, if you can endure the fierce swordsmanship of the Altaginian Falcon.
Damn! Get ready.
What the? Whoa! Well, Geist is down. Now Adol stands alone. Well, took him down to 25,000 and some change. Adol Dogi!
You...
What is this power? This won't do. Adol, didn't you overcome numerous ordeals all throughout Altago? The great dragons must be crying with embarrassment at your grievous misuse of their powers.
Oh, no, you didn't. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate it.
I'll tell you one thing, though. To believe the Dragon Warrior is capable of saving Altago from the Wind of Destruction is false hope at best and utter delusion at worst.
What? What do you mean?
The 5 dragons already know this. This is merely the beginning of all that must happen according to one true... This is merely the beginning of all that must happen according to the one true way, the root of all existence. If you do not understand that, you will not succeed. But then you won't succeed either way. You will not be able to lay even one finger on me.
The root of all existence.
Enough of your mind games.
Adult Dogi!
Father? This blind determination, this malice, this thirst for blood. I've never felt anything like it before.
Who are you? What did you do to them? 4 delegates of the 5 tribes. You have already led the Dragon Warrior to the Sanctums. Your presence is no longer necessary. This is most fortunate. I will get rid of all of you at once.
That will not be necessary. What?
Who?
The Dragon Warrior lacks power. If he is unable to reach us, it will have an adverse effect on the right. They should be left alive so that they may aid him. But the higher the hope, the deeper the despair. And the right requires the deepest of despair. We shall have them suffer a bit longer. Understood. What the... Hey, you! Who the hell are you? Where did you come from? If you're gonna spout crap about deepening our despair, at least have the decency to show us your face.
You're the one behind it all. The assassination of my father, the outbreak of disease in the city, the mass murder in the palace grounds. I, Aisha Sari Adonis, the sovereign of Altago, hereby command you, reveal your face and give your name.
Very well. I will oblige.
Oh, I was wrong.
What?
The hell? You.
You're the kind lady who always brought us medicine.
Tia!
Tia?
Allow me. She is the true ruler of all, the Eldris of Iska, guardians of the moon, the great Tia Luna Rem Iskalia.
What?
The lost elder line of Iska.
Wait a minute. Tia, this is some kind of joke, right? I mean, it has to be, right? You've been so kind to me and Adol. Tell me this is a joke.
I, the maiden Eldris of Iska, live to serve only the great root of all existence. I am to cleanse this land with the wind of destruction.
You.
The Tia you know was merely an act. All was for the purpose of returning the land of Altago to its ideal state. My work as a medicine maker who freely traverses the lands of Altago was a cover to avert suspicion. The assassination of His Majesty, the creation of the miasma, the massacre in the palace. Even my friendship with you, it was all an act, merely designed to survey, evaluate, and advance my goals. You have got to be kidding me! Then what about the girl? What about Maya? You were so desperate to help her. Are you saying that was all an act too? Human life is but dust in the face of the great root. All must be engulfed by the wind of destruction to make way for the eternal cycle of rebirth. The little girl, you, and even I. It is only a matter of time. Adol Christin, I suggest you leave Altago. You're an outsider. You lie outside the fate of Altago. If you stay, then you too will be engulfed by the wind of destruction.
Tia!
Wait! If you still wish to stop me despite my warning, then acquire the Dragon Stones. All of them. Without them, your efforts will be in vain.
Well, how can they get the Moon Dragon's stone if Tia's the Eldress?
They haven't addressed that.
Damn. This can't actually be happening, can it? Is this a practical joke or something? If so, it's not funny.
Following these events, delegates from every village throughout Altago gathered together to offer Altago City their aid. Among them were Fatima, Mustafa, and Clarius as well. Adol decided to survey the city and speak with its residents and visitors to determine the best course of action. Yeah, what do we do next? At least that Ares seal is going to come in handy in the future for boss battles.
I never imagined she was the one behind all this. And she's the last in the line of Iskan elders, no less. I thought they were all dead and gone.
I can't say I'm not surprised myself. It is our duty as the surviving members of Iska to protect the balance of Altago in the stead of the late elders. That is what I believed, and why I stayed hidden for over 200 years, observing the changes that befell Altago. But our elder line actually survived, and now the current eldress is trying to summon the wind of destruction.
They knew everything as if it were all according to some grand design. They even knew that Adol was in possession of the stones. And it seems as if those stones have some bearing on the right they're attempting to invoke. Ciarius, do you have any idea what the connection may be?
My apologies, but I do not. It seems the elder family of Iska had a great secret that was passed down from generation to generation. A secret that belies the fate of all Altago. Perhaps it is something so important that they could not even tell their own people. I have no idea what it could be. Nevertheless, it is clear that the girl and the traitor are planning to bring about destruction. With the Prime Minister and countless others murdered in cold blood, Altago is more imbalanced than ever. They are serious, and they have no remorse. I personally don't care what they're planning to do. I can't let him get away with making a fool out of me. But I must concede that he's a far better fighter than any I've previously encountered. We must exercise caution.
Adol, what will you do from here on out?
Well, there's only one thing he can do. He's got 2 dragon stones to gather. And like heck, he's gonna give up on that.
Hold on, man. Adol's in no condition to...
I wasn't asking you. You two need to get it together, fast. It would have been better if I were chosen to be the Dragon Warrior. That was Ciarius' original plan, if I'm not mistaken. Oh dear. So you knew all along. Well, I must admit, I thought perhaps you were qualified, seeing as how you've so successfully mastered the Iskan arts. But Adol was chosen before I had a chance to act. If you can't step up to the challenge, then I suggest you leave Altago's fate to someone who can. At least that way you won't get involved in affairs that don't concern you, just as that girl pointed out. It's the most sensible decision. Adol! Adol! Adol reached a decision and expressed his intention to see this ordeal through to the end.
Adol,
Adol.
you really are crazy.
Heh, I knew you wouldn't give up so easily.
If that's the case, then we'll help you out however we're able. You can count on us.
Adol,
Thank you. Unfortunately, with no knowledge of the enemy's true motives, there aren't a lot of options available to us. First, we must keep the situation in Altago City from getting any worse. And even though it's exactly what your opponent wants you to do, I suggest you continue as you have been.
yeah. Maybe we'll be able to figure out what Tia's really after. But that means...
Yes, you must visit the Sea and Moon Dragons. As I said before, though, we know virtually nothing about the Moon Dragon at this point, short of that it exists. But the Sea Dragon can be found within its sanctum on Ruins Island. Of that, I am certain.
I see. But we need help from the elder of the tribe that reveres the Sea Dragon in order to enter the sanctum, don't we? With His Majesty gone, that leaves...
Me! Aisha's back!
Aisha, are you okay?
I'm fine. I can't just sulk around at a time like this. I checked on Sigrun and the general before coming here. Their wounds are deep, but I'm told they aren't fatal. And they're in good hands. Really? Father, I'm so relieved.
Lucky break, considering what happened.
Ciarius, right? It's nice to meet you. I am the Princess of Altago, Aisha Sari Adonis. I'd like to take part in this as the Eldress of Adona, in place of my late father.
Pleasure to be of your acquaintance, Your Royal Highness.
But are you certain?
If the sovereign of the kingdom is absent from the capital in such times...
It's true that the city is in terrible shape, but this is much more serious than saving just one city. It may be a bit of an odd request, but I'd like to ask that you look after the city in my absence. With the elders of Shinoa, Seagram, and Iska here, I'll have little to worry about.
I understand and will oblige.
Little old me. Well, all right. Let's do this thing.
If any more monsters show up, my warriors will take care of them.
Thank you. I'll be able to rest easy knowing you three are looking after my affairs. Adol, Togi, I look forward to accompanying you again. There may not be much I can do, but we need to press on.
Aisha, damn straight. Let's kick some fate.
Off to Ruins Island with us then, I suppose. Will you be able to get a ship ready with the harbor in shambles as it is?
Yes, but the naval and merchant ships are under heavy repairs and won't be available for some time. I can only find a small boat like the one we used last time.
Heh, perfect. I've been hoping to host another pleasure cruise. So what are we waiting for? All aboard! The SS Wave Crusher 2 is ready for departure. And all's back together. With the exception of Sigrun, of course. But we've got our original member back with us. Oh, dude. All right, Aisha. You're in the party for now. We got to use that 10 times. Also, I want to see if we can go to the Coliseum. More than likely we can't right now, but I gotta see. Oh, we can. We don't know what's happening, and frankly, it doesn't even really matter. We have jobs to do, so we'll do them. Plus, Ursa's with us, and she lives for this kind of stimulation, so there's no reason to panic. We're professionals. You came in through the fog, no? You've got some serious zeal, boy. Your lungs must be on fire. Stay a while and rest.
Ah, someone from outside's come. And finally the trembling stopped too. Is it finally over? I was so worried that the bridge might have gotten blocked with rubble. In which case this Colosseum would be completely cut off from civilization.
Didn't you guys escape from here not too long ago? You've got guts coming back after what you went through. I mean, there are a bunch of safe houses set up all throughout the city. Coming here seems an odd choice. You're the one that defeated the beast. Are you well? Unfortunately, Executioner Ursa is out. But you can come here anytime you'd like. We hold no ill will toward you. But it looks like we can't fight in any tournaments. I was hoping we could. So what we will do, we'll try to get, we'll get Aisha's skill leveled up, but there's something else. I'm trying to think what else I needed. Oh, duh. We got to swing by the tavern. Hopefully we can make progress toward that. Hey there, friend. Is that a rare material you've got? Or are you just carrying around rocks to confuse me? I apologize for my forthrightness. But would you mind if I took a closer look at it? Titano fluid. What kind of life do they live to produce such a fluid? This disgustingly vicious fluid should make a fine segue into a short diatribe on the many mysteries of the Titanos. There have been several cases of Titanos attacking villages all throughout Otago in recent years. It was once rare for humans ever to see a Titano in person, but clearly that's all changing now. Well, there are many mysteries surrounding the Titanos. There's a saying in every village. The Titanos know Otago, meaning they know everything that has happened and everything that ever will happen in Otago. They do say Titanos often appear before a great drought, so maybe it's true. Perhaps the anomalies in recent years are related in some fashion. That's the extent of my knowledge on the subject of Titanos. Titanos are indeed shrouded in mystery. I wish I could look upon one myself someday.
In any case, thank you very much for showing me these fascinating specimens. This is something I found during my research on Titanos. It's certainly valuable, but as thanks for all you've shown me, I feel that you should have it. I wonder what that does. Should you wish to hear my lectures again, feel free to speak with me anytime. I'm always thrilled to prattle. Sweet! That makes 9 subquests done. Eventually, I'll go around to all the houses and talk to everyone and make sure we get all the subquests done. Oh, what happened to the city? What's this fog all about? My Longmas will die if I stay here like this. I need to leave, and soon. I'm gonna get ready to call it for the night pretty soon, but before we do, I want to level up that Waspinator skill. Oops. We gotta use that 13 more times. See, how many more times? Four more. You know, I completely forgot for a second that regular arrow shots won't do anything to those creatures. Unless they're dead. Skills will. Oh, nice. All right. Mashera, you're back in. Now, before we actually do call it for the night, I'm going to go ahead and get our SP back up to full. That way we're like completely as ready as we can be. You know, given our current level. Man, that fight with Sias, that was pretty brutal. All right. Now I believe I believe we've got to sail to Ruins Island from Altago City, so we will prep to do that. The damage here is quite severe. Some parts of it have been completely destroyed. So this is what can happen if a monster attacks a city and succeeds. Amazing. I was being chased by monsters outside just earlier. Frightening just thinking about it. A boy I've never met before saved me then. That's why I'm alive now. His clothes were a bit strange, but he was a very nice boy. Money cannot help you in times when you really need help, like right now. I lived only to make money and more money, but now it all seems so meaningless. I can't stand being stuck in this room all the time. But then, no one knows that the city streets are safe right now. Rumor has it that a man in black was the one who incited the monsters. I wonder if he's been caught yet. The weird fog is still lingering outside. What if it never clears up? Do we have to live in such gloomy weather all the time? I just heard this, but apparently the Prime Minister was done in by a man wearing black. I didn't really like him, but his death is unfortunate. Let's see. We were able to clear out all the rubble here by working together. Unfortunately, our numbers are too small to leave this area unguarded and check on the rest of the city. And the miasma makes long-term security impossible. We need to take action, but what do we do? I believe I have an idea. Friends and fellow warriors, as you are, I have a favor to ask of you. In Seagram, we have a sacred flame that is believed to ward off calamity. If we could acquire a portion of it, well, I think you get the idea. I know of your exploits from Mustafa. He speaks highly of you. Please take this. It is an ivory ember case, which may be used to transport the flame without risk of it burning out. We work together for the good of all. I am Wesley Irizarry, Warrior Chief. Go in peace, friends, and thank you. Okay, cool. I was beginning to wonder what that other quest there was. You know, I figured it was another Titano. I took a look around the city. It sure is different from Shinoa. Who would have thought our cultures would diverge so drastically when we're both part of the same kingdom? Thus far, we have prevented any monsters from invading the city streets. But this miasma seems to act as a beacon for them, so we must guard all city entrances and inlets with diligence. Alright, since that flame is going to be so easy to get, let's go ahead and get it before we call it. It's a scary thing when monsters come into your village. Hearing what happened in the city only makes me worry more about the monsters milling around outside Seagram. Yeah, how's Altago City doing? Still, there with people, alive? I need to go back. I can't take this heat and this stress. I'm seeing sounds here. Where's the Longmacart? If Mustafa's there, then the city folk have nothing to worry about. I just want him to wrap things up quickly, though, and come back to the village. We need him here. I don't completely agree with sending them, mind you, but we're all in a bind here, so we do need to work together. I just hope this will be a start of a new relationship with the city.
We've been sending our warriors to the palace to augment their defenses, leaving ourselves really open. So what if the Dragon Knights were completely destroyed? How does that concern us?
Gee, tell me how you really feel.
It looks like the Longmacart has been completely stopped. That means we're completely stranded out here in the desert. What if we run out of supplies? There aren't as many adults in the village as there usually are. I heard that something happened in Altago City. So is that where all the adults went?
I think I talked to everyone outside. I need to go inside. Altago City lies in ruins, and around us lie the signs of a world shutting down. Rumor says that Altago is at its end, and all indications are that such rumor may hold some weight of truth. Okay, there's no one in there.
Now that Crucia is out of the woods, it looks like Mustafa's finally able to put his full focus on his duties as elder. We had our doubts about Mustafa, to be sure, but he's Dryson's boy and it shows. His father would be proud.
Even if Mustafa himself doesn't like his dad. Let's see. Need to go in here next. We've received another report of a Titano sighting on the roads nearby. We're just about to investigate. We must take good care of the village in Mustafa's absence.
Is it true that our former elder was defeated in battle during the incident at the palace? The man who attacked the palace grounds must have had superhuman strength.
Mustafa's doing all he can to assist Altago City in its time of need, so we must also do all we can for the village. I'm starting to think that Titano he was gonna go hunt, it might already be one we've taken down. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm missing one. I'm keeping watch over the village from here. Since a lot of the warriors are out, the warriors have to do what they can to compensate, you know? Or the villagers have to do what they can to compensate, you know? With both the king and the prime minister gone, the throne will go to the princess. A young princess won't be able to handle all of this alone. We must scratch backs, as they say. And there's the flame. Seal the portion of Seagram's sacred flame in the ivory ember case. All right. Back we go. For now, we're just gonna focus on. Nah, next time we'll walk around and see if we can unlock the rest of the quests. We've got a total of 4 cities to go around and make sure we talk to everyone. We've talked to every single person in Iska, I think. Now we need to do that in Shinoa, Altago City, Kilos, and Seagram. Ah, you're back. And you bear a portion of Seagram's sacred flame. The flame's energy. This is the real thing. All right, we must spread this throughout the city. Will you help us? That should do it. The flame of Seagram grants vitality. It may not be able to dissipate the miasma, but it'll give us strength. I can't believe you were able to bring it all the way here. Please take this. Consider it a sign of thanks. I hope it will prove useful. I heard about your mission from Chief Mustafa. One never can say what the fates may have in store. Please take care out there. Okay, flash ring. Does anybody have that equipped? Nope. She can have that.
Let me.
Probably should have given her that a long time ago. Once she heals completely, we'll save and we'll call it for the night. So thank you to everyone for tuning in tonight. Once again, I want to apologize that we didn't have a Sega or Taito day this week as we normally would. Things were just a little irregular this week. So I decided it would be best if we did some more work on Ys in place of that. We will have Taito Tuesday or Thursday this week, all depending. And our next Taito game, actually, now that I think about it, I don't know about Sega Saturday this week. We may have to go for Sega Sunday. But our Taito game this week, I forget exactly what the title of it is, but it's another sequel to Arkanoid. It's not Revenge of Doe, but it's one after that. I don't think it's Return of Arkanoid, but it could be. And then I can't remember the title of our Sega Saturday game, or Sega Sunday game, excuse me. But we'll find that out when the time comes. In the meantime, it is now time to find somebody to raid. Let's see who is on tonight. Oh, guys, I know who we're raiding. We're raiding Jen is online, who is taking part. She might be taking part in the mental health raid train. She's the final stop. I know that, but I don't know if she's still streaming for the raid train at this point anyway. But I still want to drop in on her. I agree, Angelo. I had a great time tonight. But Jen is really awesome. Not only does she do quite a lot for the mental health community, I actually met her in person last year at TwitchCon, and if she's there again this year, she's one of the many people I would love to meet again. But I'll have to wait and see who all shows up this year. But once again, thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I will see you back tomorrow when we continue Ys 7. But for now, this is Thunderfist 1978.
signing off.